Alright, our last worksheet in our review is this worksheet number 4. And this worksheet just gives us an opportunity to practice and hone some of those skills that are more algebraic in nature when it comes to geometry. But it's still really important, and actually some of these will be directly on the test. For instance, 1 and 2 are perfect examples of a question that will be on the test. And we know that to solve a proportion, we just cross multiply. That's where we take diagonal terms, like this one right here, and we just multiply them together. So we take 10x minus 6, and then we just multiply the other ones, equals 8 times x, 8x. Then we distribute 10x minus 60 equals 8x. And like I said, this should be reminding us a lot of algebra. We're just going to subtract 8x from this side, subtract 8x from this side. That's just so I can keep my variable positive, and then add 60 on both sides. So I get 2x equals 60 and x equals 30. We've solved it. And we're looking at this second one. Again, we're just multiplying these terms. 8 times p plus 5. Multiplying these, 5 times p. Well, 8 times p is 8p. 8 times positive 5 is 40. Equals 5p. This time I'm going to do it a little differently, just to show you that we don't have to keep the variable positive. I'm going to subtract this 8p to move the variable over. That way I only have to move one term, so to speak. That gives me 40 left here and negative 3p here. And we just divide by negative 3 in order to get our positive p. Well, 40 divided by negative 3, I know that's going to be a negative number. 3 goes into 39 13 times. Then we just get a 0.3 left over. That's our answer. If we look just below, I kind of covered over the instructions here, but they ask us to state if the polygons are similar. You know that similar means angles are congruent and sides are proportional. It's kind of our key there. Well, we have some rectangles, and that's good because we know that all of these are 90 degrees. That means they're all congruent. Good, our angles are congruent. Now we need to check that the sides are proportional. So we need to put width over width, so 20 over 16. And we need to set it equal to the length over the length, 25 over 20. Well, these both divide by 4, gives us 5 over 4. And these both divide by 5. That gives us 5 over 4. So we know that the sides are proportional. So we can say yes, they are similar. Or you could use the sign for similarity, which is that squiggly right there. Also the tilde in Spanish. Number 4 is the exact same thing. We have some rectangles. We know that the angles are congruent because they're all 90 on both shapes. So we're doing width over width, 4 over 9, equals length over length, 5 over 15. Well, 4 over 9 doesn't reduce. There's nothing that goes in evenly. 5 over 15 reduces to 1 over 3 if we divide by 5. But these do not equal each other. So they're not proportional, which means they're not similar.